Hello everyone and welcome back to term 3, and what a difference a couple of weeks makes. If you remember the last time I did one of these, we had boys running around in the background kicking a footy around, and this time we're back to a bit of Groundhog Day. You know, we've returned to remote learning, but thankfully year 11 and year 12 are back into school site and we're raring to go. You would remember that over the 2 weeks break, we've done a really deep clean of the site and we've sterilised everything, so everything's in fantastic shape to start the term. And I really want to thank my colleagues for the work they've done in facilitating that, and for our experts that we got in and completed that really well over the 2 week break. So here we are, we're back to it again, and you know, term 3 is a really important term for our senior boys. I'm so thankful that they're back in classes. Our teachers are working very well with them. And we're really looking forward to making this term really, it's a term where the rubber really hits the road, and we're really hopeful that our boys will come to the fore now and feel really confident that things have been put in place for them, and I'm sure they are by our fantastic teaching staff. They will notice a few different things for this term. You know, of course, they've come in this morning and everyone's had their temperature checked, and they'll see more staff members wearing face masks. You know, it's not compulsory. We don't have to wear a face mask, but each staff member has been given one, and I'll be wearing one more often. And I suppose for 3 reasons. Firstly, you know, to protect myself to a certain extent, but to protect the boys. If I'm asymptomatic, I've got something, I want to protect the boys and my colleagues from that. But lastly, the reason I'll wear it more often is because I want to give that permission then for boys and for staff to wear masks if they want to, if it makes them feel more comfortable in these spaces. I'm very happy for that to happen, and I really encourage them. And I really encourage the boys, particularly when they're travelling on public transport, if they feel more comfortable to wear one of these. Of course, coming into school, we have the temperature checks, we have the face mask, we have the physical distancing where we can, where it's appropriate, and we're asking the boys just to make sure at recess and lunchtime to keep the distance from each other as much as they can, to wash their hands, to sanitize, and we've said to the staff, every boy, every lesson, sanitize their hands. So we're working very hard with the boys to make sure this is, the focus then is on their academia, to make sure that the work goes really well, but with a clear focus that well-being is front and center of all we do. So, welcome back to term, welcome everyone, and for you parents, I know it's an interesting time yet again. Of course, you know, you remember, you know, my son's doing year 12 and little Livy starts in homeschooling again. You can imagine how pleased my wife is about that. The part you've got to play, and I do ask you to really err on the side of caution. If you feel that your son has got any symptoms whatsoever, how mild, it doesn't matter. You're better off keeping him at home. Make the phone call to school. We can cover, we'll do the online learning for your son straight away. So please don't hesitate to keep your son at home. If in doubt, keep him out. I think that's the simple message for you and your sons. Communicate with us. If you have any questions, any queries, contact your year level coordinator in the first point of instance, or Mr. Clive Hazy, the AP Wellbeing. And we're always very happy to get your communication, and we want to respond back. Keep an eye on the Facebook, keep an eye on, and I apologize for sending so many letters, but you'd understand that it was really important we communicate with you throughout the break. So we look forward to walking with you during the term, and you look after each other and do stay in contact. Thanks very much.